Welcome to Extra Time. Forget Mother Teresa, forget Florence Nightingale. Steve Nicol is very much in that conversation when it comes to saints in the future, looking after your wife who had a knee operation.
What do you mean when I've kicked it, you mean?
What?
I'm going to be a saint when I pop my clogs.
Yeah, you've got to be dead to be a saint.
All right.
Got to be a
No
living
thanks.
saint.
I'd rather not bother, thank you. I'm all right the way I am.
Stevie, look, I saw your wife post a video of you itching her feet because of a big cast she's got on.
Cast?
Big cast.
Yeah, she got a new knee on Thursday, so she can't move. So I have the, I was going to say the pleasure of scratching her feet, eh? Great fun. I'm really enjoying it. Thanks for asking. Yeah.
Oh no! Where's
this
going?
Can't wait to do it again.
Is she ticklish?
Well, yes, actually, she is.
Oh, so you have to do it with.
I did offer to do it with my hand.
Yeah.
But we actually have a tickling stick. So she prefers that.
I mean, where can you go from there?
There are no questions about Stevie.
Oh, Gav knows what a tickling stick is, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Hoo-ha.
It's silly. Ali Kadnir break KDB's leg and gets a yellow, which has conned the ref, and now the FA can't ban him. Yet fall over the area, the FA can ban you. Needs changing. Mangala should have had a penalty, and Kane lunged in on Sterling. The ref has missed them, or a big mistake.
Is there a question?
I'm glad they extended Twitter.
I know, but so what's the question?
Just pick up anything on that you would like.
Oh, I mean, Ali should have been thrown out of the game. Kane should have been thrown out of the game. Should have been red cards, both of them. You could maybe make the argument that maybe Otamendi
Yep.
on the tackle on Harry Kane maybe also should have gone. We could have gone and we would have ended up playing, what, 9 against 10, I suppose? Either way, Manchester City was far superior to Spurs, regardless.
You know, I think the Ali one was the hardest one of the three to actually say was the red card, because the thing happens so quickly. The referee gets that to decide. It's okay for us.
What does he get?
That.
Yeah, but
That.
yeah, that was clever, wasn't it?
Like
So it's really easy for us. We get to see a replay, and then it's so obvious that it's scary.
Yeah.
So the other two, I think, were obvious, but the Ali one, I think.
Stevie.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
And I'm not saying it's not a red, by the way.
All right. No. Look, they've been trialing video assistant refs all year long in Portugal, in Germany, in Italy, in MLS. I guarantee you, we've had what, like 2-3 weeks now of all sorts of poor refereeing decisions in the Premier League, and it's hard and it's quick and whatever you want to say. But the reality is, it's only going to take one superstar, I think, to get seriously injured with a missed call like this, because people know that they get away with it because it's difficult and all this other stuff. And then I guarantee you, all of a sudden, this debate is gonna come up again, because nobody wants to see talented players like De Bruyne or Harry Kane go get hurt.
What debate?
VAR.
There is no debate. You keep saying there's a debate. There's no debate. Everyone likes it, don't they? The majority of people want it.
Who doesn't want it?
Yeah, except for the numpties who complain that, it takes too long. How are you going to do it? I mean,
You
this
do
is
this all
ridiculous.
the time,
It should
Gav.
be
You
there
bring it
right
up
now.
as if like everyone on the panel hates VAR.
No, absolutely love it. Should be. You should have it.
All right, good, solid.
And you're actually probably right, Gab. But maybe we'll take a superstar to get a real bad and a real serious one, and then all the numpties, as you call them.
Who cares? I don't care about the numpties.
Oh, all right.
No, but we care. We don't want to see people getting their legs broken.
No, of course.
So like most things,
But why should
it takes
someone-
something horrible to happen before things get
No,
pushed
I
through.
don't think the numpties. I don't think they'll change their mind.
Because they're by definition numpties.
Surely something has to kick in eventually.
Have you ever seen a keeper with better distribution?
Oh, yeah,
than
enough with
Ederson?
that one then. Huh? All right.
It's moved on.
He's moved on.
Yes, yeah.
Stevie,
See, the game's moved on, but you've not moved on with it.
Which
See, Gab and I and myself and Ali, we want to move on with the VAR, but you don't. You just want to move on with your questions.
Have you ever seen a keeper with better distribution than Ederson?
No, not even close. Absolutely unbelievable. I didn't believe that he played 2 incredible passes in the first half, and then he pulls this one out in the second half. It must have been 70 yards. And he only took about a 3-pace run up and pinged it straight to Sterling. I mean, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
It's PlayStation stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not the floated long ball. It's on a rope, you see, and that even gives more time and space to whoever the player is waiting on that pass. And so a counterattack is a real counterattack because everybody's going with pace. You don't have to wait for the ball. That in itself is impressive.
What about Joe Hart?
Not quite. A little nervous with the ball at his feet. A little nervous.
Gab, what's the likelihood Coutinho will join Barca this coming January window? Don't mention VAR.
I think in January there's zero chance. I don't see why Barcelona would go and spend an enormous amount of money on somebody who's going to be cup-tied in the Champions League. And if they navigate past the Clásico next weekend, it's not like they really need him to win La Liga either. Next summer, who knows? All bets are off. I mean, we saw Oxlade-Chamberlain can play in midfield. Naby Keita's on his way.
Hold on a second. Whoa there. Did you just mention Oxlade-Chamberlain in the same breath as Coutinho? Gab.
I mentioned him in the same breath as Naby Keita in the sense that he's another body in midfield.
I was getting worried there.
But look, I think Liverpool really do not want to sell him. But obviously, you saw what happened at the end of the last window.
Yeah.
I think with Keita coming in and the price being right, it could be a game changer. But what we're seeing, I think what's encouraging is that he's happy as Larry in Liverpool right now, and he's playing great football.
Well, both teams got big games, haven't they? It's Liverpool Arsenal on Friday. Saturday, of course, the Clásico this weekend. We'll be looking ahead to that on ESPN FC throughout the week. And here is the promotion for it now. 6 p.m. Eastern on ESPN News.